Ah, that's not what I want. Alright, saying goodbye to the S4. Got a little documentation. Bye. So Nick just sold his 2015 S4 and bought a 2019 Golf R, and we're going to be documenting pretty much everything that we do to it, sort of like a series. Not necessarily DIYs, but just documenting what we do. This one happens to be a DIY for an oil change. So once you've got the car safely jacked up, you come down underneath and you'll see this oil pan. It's black. It's got like a honeycomb pattern on it. And on the back side, there's an oil drain plug, which is positioned right next to this oil sensor, or this oil level sensor. And it's not a traditional plug. It's not a bolt, something that you need a gasket for. The new oil filter and everything should come with a new one. So you've just got a little slot for a screwdriver, and you can actually get the screwdriver to stick in it if it's the right size, and you just twist it and it comes right out. Whenever you're ready. Ooh, in my back. Oh hey, I'm gonna get oil all over my arm. And you don't have to care about it because it's plastic.
Like, it's kind of cool, right?
Yeah, I kind of like that.
And then you're going to want to move it. Yeah.
Huh.
You want to move your arm because it's not in focus.
Well, that's kind of neat. All right, so to get the oil filter off, you need something this size. I don't know what the metric equivalent is, but this is 1 1/4.
Well, the metric equivalent doesn't matter.
That's true, because this fits perfectly.
Yeah.
For some reason. It just kind of snugs right on there. Boomity boom. That jack stand is scary. You do not need a bar this big. This is definitely overkill, but we have it and it fits, and it makes it really easy.
That was pretty impressive.
I didn't even have to push that. I don't like that sound that it's making, but probably do it by hand now, right? Apparently not. It's a tight little bugger. Go. It's a long thread. Ooh, yeah, it's full. Real nice.
Don't you have a paper towel? All right, Teddy, go ahead and start the car. Let's see what happens with no oil.
Okay. Is it going?
Yeah.
All right. So there's an O-ring on the, what's it called?
Filter housing?
Filter housing, yeah. And you just need like a flathead, something like that, to just go ahead and get in there. And then you can take it off. And then we'll put the new one on, I guess.
You gotta lube up.
Gotta get it lubey.
God.
What? What?
What is going on?
Oh, I just dip my finger in there. Get a little dipping sauce. Oh yeah.
I don't know how important this actually is, but everyone always does it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's already wet. You know
Right.
what I mean? So then you just go ahead and... It's a little slippery. Snug that around. All right, this is going very well. It's a valiant effort. All right.
We got it. I'll just leave it there. Come on, stupid piece of... Come on. All right, let's do it. The face of concentration.
There we go. All right, now it's on. That was easy.
Okay.
All right, so now all you got to do is you pop the filter into the filter housing like that. Snugs right in there, and then we'll just put it back in the car.
All right.
All right, so once you have the filter in there, you just kind of give it a gentle little tap, seats, and now we'll go ahead and put it in the car. Probably going to want to wipe it off if you're as messy as us, just so that... Ooh, that sound. All right, so we'll just gently place it in. Make sure you don't... make sure it threads nice and easily. This is going just fine. We'll do it by hand until we can no longer. All right, go ahead and pull out our big, giant thing. 1 1/4. Just gonna avoid that.
So go ahead.
All right, so it moves very easily right until a certain point right there. Once you're there, you just give it a little snug up, and then it should be good. You don't want to over tighten it.
So with this drain plug, for whatever reason, all you need is a big flathead, and if it's the first time doing it, just find one that you have and see if it fits inside. So there's kind of like a big notch, and then in the inside, there's a second smaller notch. So preferably find one that's small enough to get in there, but big enough to stay. So for this oil change that we bought off ECS, it actually comes with Liquimoly 5W40. And one of the nice things about buying the Liquimoly bottles is they actually have kind of like a built-in funnel. So you just break the tabs. No, you pull it up. Break the tabs, pull it up, and then it unscrews, and then there's another seal inside that you pull off.
It's like milk.
And I probably wouldn't pour it in like this if you have a filter, but it works totally fine.
Yeah. So because this is our first time changing the oil on a car with this style drain plug, it's a good standard practice just to add a couple of quarts, go underneath, and make sure that nothing's leaking. I do this on any car that I change the oil on anyway, just to double check, especially if they're not my cars. All right.
Hey, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more car reviews, DIY videos, and an upcoming podcast.
And like and subscribe.
Okay. Well, why don't you say? Because you're just standing there. You're in the picture.
No, I just didn't know if you were going yet.
Oh, I thought I said okay.
Oh. Okay, ready, set, okay.